welcome back. It's been a few days since the ignominious defeat of my attempt to get a nether star. I mean, I beat the wither boss, but the nether star was either destroyed or he didn't drop one. And so I consider that a defeat. However, in spite of that, I have done something today that actually I've never actually done before. I mean, I've checked out Snapshot versions before, but I've never migrated my main world to one right off the bat like I did this time. And I am in fact running 12W50B, which is the latest snapshot. And the reason I did that is because of some of the things in it. And let's see. I need to put some of those in there because that has to do with something that was in a much earlier update that I, some reason, never got around to doing, and I'm going to do it. Cat, shut up. You're annoying. In spite of this, as annoying as the cat is, I'm probably going to go out and get a couple more so I can have one of each particular variety. Why, I don't know. I don't plan on doing anything but leave them right there. At least at the moment. I don't know. Maybe I'll station them outside the door to keep creepers away or something. I don't know. The big things, let's see, well, little things. Like, for example, when I change items on the hotbar, it puts this little text up there to say what is selected. Now, I can see times when that would be useful, like for new players, as a reminder of what's selected, or if you're playing one of those texture packs that changes the appearance of things so much that it's hard to tell what things are, then that could be handy for that. But myself, I find it rather annoying. So I'm going to take a break right now and turn it off, because there is a line in the options text file, which you can find in your app data folder and your .minecraft. There's a folder in .minecraft, there's a file in .minecraft called options text, and I will put the line from that file that you need to change on screen right now. You change that from true to false, and those little annoying titles go away. And I'm going to do that right now. I'll be back. There we go. That's much better. I'm glad they included an option to turn that off. Now let's see. How's a brick doing? Oh, that's more than enough. And I'll just go ahead and throw those in there. Flower pots. There's been something I've been meaning to do for quite a while, and that is remove these, and I believe you can do this. Okay, perhaps you just have to put the flower pot down. And then put the plant in it. There you go. There. I've been meaning to do that since those were introduced. And some more of this brick I'll use upstairs in the train station to pot the plants up there. And as a matter of fact, I'll put some silk touch grass underneath them so that it looks better. Okay, one of the other things included in this snapshot that is a pretty big deal that they seem to have made out of it, and because they wanted to have this available for the first year, is the fireworks. And I gotta say, it's pretty cool. You start off with some gunpowder and a dye that lets you produce a fireworks star. Let's see, let me do something else here. Something else I've never made. Gunpowder. Oh, wait a minute. Get some blaze powder. Blaze powder, coal, gunpowder. get you a fire charge. Alright, so we take gunpowder and a dye, and you get a fireworks star, a small ball. If you add, oh wait a minute, that's, you have to add that later, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, but you can add a second dye to have another color. You can add, no, that's later. Alright, let's make a few of these lime and white, and take the white out and make some lime, and take the lime out and make some pink just for grins, and of course you have to have red. Let's get some orange. And I don't have inventory space for enough to do any more here, so let's put some of this away. Alright. Okay, to make an actual firework, paper, 1, 2, or 3 gunpowder, and as many okay, for some reason alright, I need to figure out what's going on here with this fire charge, because I know it's possible to use it. A large ball pink, okay. Let's make a few of those, just for grins. Alright. So either 1, 2, or 3 gunpowder for flight duration, and I'm going to make these all the long ones. Paper, and then let's see. Put the large pink ball in here. Lime, an orange, and oh, okay. All right, and let's see. How in the world do you do these blasted use the fire charges? I know they work in it. Okay. Apparently. All right. Wait a minute. I already figured that part out. It was something else I was thinking about. Okay. Let me do something about inventory again. Ah. Get some of the duplicated effort out of here. All right. The feather adds an effect, which is a burst. And let's see. I got rid of all my bone meal, didn't I? Okay. That should be suitably interesting. All right, so put that in there. Throw some paper in there. All right. Now, I'm going to head up topside and wait for nighttime to actually give these a try, and I'll be back when it's dark. All right, we have nighttime. Good time for a little bit of a fireworks show. Just for the heck of it, there's nothing incredibly fancy. I did take some time to go ahead and make up some more and load these 2 dispensers. And I set up a little system here where I could trigger them with pressure plates and not have to be looking down. And I didn't put the last little bits of redstone in because I didn't want to accidentally trigger them. But I've loaded each one with a number of things. And I made up a few more that would fit, so basically you just right-click them on the ground. And that's not bad. I guess that's the star. Now you can get one to have a creeper face, but in order to do that you have to use a skull, a head, like a wither skull, and as hard as wither skulls have been to get, I am not using wither skulls. And creeper skulls and player skulls and whatnot, while you can get those in creative, this isn't creative. Not bad. Well, that was pretty good. Well, let's see what my little contraption here can do. Whoops. I know what I can do. I gotta wait for the clouds to pass. You know, this is the first time in Minecraft history that I've ever actually wanted a completely cloud-free day, a cloud-free day, and look at what I've got here. Oh well. All right, let's see what we can get here. Not bad, although honestly, such a display should be automated. Yeah. And I think I actually am going to see if I can come up with a decent automation. Okay, it's empty. Alright, not bad. I like the fireworks idea, and I am going to come up with some automation to see what I can do about coming up with a better display, and see if perhaps I can even have it ready to go by the 1st of January. I think that would be pretty cool. In the meantime, that's not all I've been doing with this snapshot. I also spent a good bunch of time on my wither skull hunting project. I'll go ahead and leave the rest of this. Yeah, whatever. And that basically meant spending another several hours cruising that fortress in the nether. Cat, shut up. And I did do better. I've got 4 wither skulls now, and I'm going to keep at it until I have at least 6, preferably 9 or more. You'll notice the sets of 3, and I'm going to try this wither skeleton thing, wither boss thing again, because one of the things in the patch notes for this version was that they fixed the wither star sometimes being destroyed or something like that. I forget exactly the wording, but they fixed something that involved the wither star. It was either in 49 or 50A or 50B. I don't remember exactly which, but the cumulative results is in this 50B that I'm using, so I figure it's worth a shot. I would like to get a beacon set up, you know, it would be nice and useful, handy, or maybe just bragging rights, if for no other reason. And I figure, why not? Everybody else has beacon up by now. I might as well get mine going. Anyway, in the course of that, there were several trips to the end to repair weapons and armor and so on, and my armor frankly needs to again, so I'm going to hop a minecart out that way and head to the end. You see these flowers, what I need to put grass here and put these flowers in pots. So I'm going to do that sometime soon. Let's see, yeah, we need track 3. So I'm going to head to the end, and the other thing that I actually did do some of already was I just had to have a look at the enchanted books thing, and it turns out I think it's going to be reasonable. It's not perfect, but I think it's going to be reasonable. So I'll catch you in the end. Alright, here we are at the end. And let's see. Okay, game sounds. Alright. I have done a bunch of book enchanting. And you get a number of decent, like Unbreaking 3 came up fairly often. Power 4, Efficiency 1, Flame 1, Knockback 2, Efficiency 3. Protection, more power, projectile protection, that came up a couple times. Sharpness, fire protection, sharpness 3, protection 3, feather falling 4. Okay, now my boots here have protection 4 on them, but they don't have feather falling on. So I want that feather falling on here. So if I put this in here, in the anvil, for 10 levels I can add feather falling. So I'm going to go ahead and grab 10 levels and do that. And at the same time, I think I'm going to also... Actually, wait a minute. Where's the diamonds? Here's the diamonds. Okay. I'm going to start out with... Alright, 3 diamonds and 13 levels to repair them completely, and then I will add the enchantment. So I'm going to get myself about 25 levels or so, and I'll be right back. Alright, let's see. I ended up with 27 levels. It didn't hurt that I had 20 levels or so right off there to start with. Alright, now we'll take our repaired boots. Throw the book on there for 11 levels grand total here, and my boots now have feather falling. Okay, now I'm going to take a few minutes and get the rest of this armor repaired. I got a feeling I'm going to be making a new anvil soon. Oh well. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing, get the rest of the armor done up. And the enchanting with a book is actually pretty easy. Once you have your levels, drop in here, pop the book in here just like you would anything else. I've only got 3 levels right now. Ah, I went right past it. There we go. And now that book can apply sharpness 1 to just about any tool. And by the way, if you get Silk Touch on a book, you can use the anvil, put shears in the anvil with a Silk Touch book, And that will let you do cool things like get cobwebs. Instead of breaking it with a sword and getting string, you break it with the shears with silk touch and get cobwebs. That's going to be cool. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get this armor repaired, and I'll be back. All right, everything is now repaired, even my bow, and everything's good. So I'm going to go ahead and put the diamonds back up here, put this book up there, and the ender pearls. I'm just going to take most of them and dump them right there and let them despawn, because I already have more ender pearls in these chests than I am likely to ever need, unless of course somebody makes it unless of course Jab or somebody decides to make it so that ender pearls can be ground up and added to a recipe for food. And I don't expect that to happen anytime soon. I can just see ender pearl tea or ender pearl coffee. Yeah, that sounds good. Ender pearl coffee. Add that to the game, Jeb. And then we'll have a use for these thousands of ender pearls. I'm serious. I've got no less than 6 double chests full of ender pearls in various places. How many ender pearls does a person need? All right, here we are back where we started. And one of the things I wanted to do was I want to do something about using some of the space here. I mean, we've got the egg on display and the workstation here, which is, as a trivia point, this is the original workstation in this world. That's the first workbench, and that one right there is the first furnace, and that's the first chest, sitting right where they sat the first time I set them down, which was inside of a small hollowed out hole in the wall in a small hill that was here. Things have certainly changed since then. Anyway, let's no, I don't want to use, oh good, there's some stone in here. All right, we'll need a little more cobble probably. The bucket, let's see, what do we got over here? Another bucket. I need to do something with the carrot and potato too, but I'm not going to do that now. Let's see. Need some blaze rod. Well, actually, 3 will probably be sufficient. I'm going to set up a brewing station over here, just simply because it occurred to me recently that there's only one brewing station in the entire empire, and it's off at the ice castle, which that's all fine and dandy, but it's not exactly convenient. So I'll go out here and grab some water. No, let's see if I can get it someplace where it'll automatically replenish. This looks good. There we go. All right. So I'm thinking put the brewing stands right about here. And I might change that out to be fence posts instead of stone. Maybe nether fence posts or something. Maybe nether half slabs. That's right. We have nether brick half slabs now. So that's cool. We need an infinite water source around here. And I don't want to dig into the floor because that's a little bit problematic. So, can you contain water with fences? I wonder. I've never actually tried that. If you made a square of fences, could you put water inside of it and have it stay put? I don't know. It sounds a little bit weird, but what the heck. So let's see, we need it big enough to hold a 2x2. Okay, that's a 3x3. All right, fine, what the heck. Now, if I place water in here, oh, that is a 2x2. Go around over here. All right. How about that? Perfect. Well, not quite perfect. It's joining to that, but I might move it over here perhaps. But there we go. We have a nice infinite water bounded by fences. I like that. And now all I need to do is set up some chests over here with brewing supplies, glass bottles, and potion ingredients, and so on. And I think I'll do that. And so on. It won't be a full-blown station like there is at the ice castle, but it's handy. And that's the important part, something that's handy. I really do need to set up an enchanting setup over here too, for the same reason, because there isn't one here. And I don't know, perhaps here, floor-to-ceiling bookshelves around an enchantment table, or perhaps a single level of bookshelves around an enchantment table, just simply because you only need the one level, and this is I guess this is a 2-block ceiling. No, it's a 3-block ceiling. Yeah, okay, I'll think about that, and we'll figure out what to do with that next time. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and put these bricks together into some flower pots for upstairs in the station and get that fixed, get a hold of some grass blocks to put down there and make that looking better. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.